OpenAI launched GPT-5, and if you haven't watched the live stream, then you are lucky because it was full of awkwardness, headers. Anyway, jokes aside, in this video, we are going to do a serious breakdown of ChatGPT-5. I've been playing around and abusing ChatGPT-5 inside the ChatGPT app and Windsurf and created something amazing and some limitations also, which we are going to cover in this video. And there's a surprise for you in the later part, how to get access to GPT-5 for free. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, do hit that subscribe button because we are just 1,000 subscribers away from 1,000,000 subscribers. Anyway, so let's get, so first thing first, if you go to chatgpt.com, they have deleted every other models from the ChatGPT. We have only 2 models and 3 models if you have a pro subscription of $200. So first is a 5, which is a flagship model. There is a thinking model, and there is a pro, which is available only for the pro users. There's one more thing that's new is accent color they introduced. Go to the setting general. They have this color of purple, which will transform every accent color or your chat color to purple. For example, your voice mode have this purple background and some here and there. First thing I like about ChatGPT-5 is to visualize the complex topics in so much easier way. So for example, here I asked about what is electromagnetism in physics, and there I just told it to explain this in detail and create an intuitive moving SVG in Canvas. It created the code. Let's see. Click on the code. There you go. It has the electromagnetic interactive playground. If you see the magnetic field, the current out of the page positive is this. If you load down to the units, it will start explaining in that way. A steady current creates a circular magnetism fields. Direction follows the right hand. And there is an electric field. You have the control here. There's also a Faraday induction. So it also told you about the magnetic field and magnetic flux. There's the EM wave light, and this is actually very intuitive, to be honest. And I love this part of the ChatGPT because it go beyond to what you have described in your prompt, and it give you an amazing result, just like this. Okay, moving forward to the writing part. Okay, I asked the ChatGPT to write an article about GPT-5, and the result was not what I expected. I was using the search, it was not working, and the sources was 0. I asked about to write an article about ChatGPT-5 and a comparison between the ChatGPT-5 and Opus 4.1. It says it didn't know GPT-5 even existed. So anyway, so it was a bug which remained there for I think an hour, and it was fixed later on. So as you can see, I've asked the same questions again. So it provided me the answer. But here is the thing. I don't know what the love of OpenAI with the dashes, because it adds so many dashes to its content. 1, and keep on counting. 2, there's no use of dashes here. And 3, even in the heading. 4, 5, 6, 7. Not even this, they also have a dashes in their live streaming. Let me browse that here. Okay, let me browse that here. Okay, yeah, there you go. So as you can see, even in this live stream, this person is demonstrating the writing creativity of ChatGPT-5. You can see the dashes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. I don't know why it uses so much dashes in it. So I have to instruct it to don't use dashes, and again, it used that anyway. So this is about the writing part. Then I move on to create an app using image of my drawing. So this was my drawing. As you can see, I know, pardon me about my bad drawing here. So the name's written on it. This is actually who pays the bill, because whenever we as a family go out, and we usually fight who pays the bill, and there I created the app to decide who pays the bill. It's pretty random, and it's just created the code. So I just write that can you code this app in HTML, JS, CSS with intuitive design. That's it. And I run the code. So this is what I get. It's pretty good, to be honest. I'm going to use that in real life because it has the player's name, which is included in my drawing, is listed there. And I can add more players, for example, Yusuf or something like that. Dean, you can remove them, for example, like there. It also logs the history, as you can see. She had paid the bill on this. Sherman has paid the bill on this. This is quite insane with this little prompting, that's all. Let it spin. So dad will pay the bill today. And you can also shuffle the positioning of the names and reset that. You can also clear the history. They also added this space event listener to spin. For example, if I press space, it will start spinning it, just like that. And there's also one amazing option it included is no repeat until everyone is picked. For example, I don't want it to pick dad again and again. Okay, so moving forward to the next, I want to try that agentic coding using Windsurf. So here is the good news for all the Windsurf paying user. You can get ChatGPT 5 for free, totally free. If you go to the Windsurf changelog, they have introduced they are available for free for limited time. Only the high reasoning model is available for 1x credit, which is huge to be honest, because this Opus 4.1 is not yet introduced, but the other models consume 2x, 3x, but high reasoning is 1x. So rest of the model with the mid reasoning and the low reasoning is available for free. Go get that link in the description box, and I abused it to the code. And so these are 4 apps I have built. Let's go to the game here. Let me go to the prompting for the game. It's a first point shooter game, that's it. And with the control I have mentioned, use this text stack library, TypeScript and 3.js. That's it. And it build me this game, the forest class FPS. You are in the forest and you have enemies and glasses to shoot. So enemies can kill you, it will end the game. You have this map as well. You know where the enemies are going with that red dots. ChatGPT 5 done it in single prompt. And I can show you the chat history here. This is the chat and this is the process. In the single prompt and it's done. And it also asks you to add player health, collisions, non-arrow WSDs, and let me play that for you. Click on start. With the mouse, I can move up and down. Just right click on it to show my enemies here. There's a 4 score and there's a glass I need to shoot like this. So it has also added these houses, forests as a 3D. This is really good for just one prompt. And it had also added the campus. So it also added the map, as you can see on here, the scores on here. And if you iterate it more, it will give you a much final version of your game. Moving forward to the next, what I've created is a scraper. If you are in the SEO, you know how important it is to create LLM.txt, which is a sitemap for AI agents out there. Let me open that. This is also created in just single prompt, as you can see here. So I provided this prompt to create a scraper in Python that scrapes a website and create an LLMs.txt file. So it will scrape all my website, ignoring images or some directories, which you will mention. It created that in just 30-40 seconds. That's it. Let me go to the scraper terminal here. Yeah, here it is. So all I need to do is Python 3 LLMs.txt. So first it will ask the URL of your website. For example, let me add that. It should be in this format as an example. Copy rocket.ai and press enter. Page limit. So 0 for the unlimited until one last page, or you can add that, for example, add 10. That's it. So it will start crawling that and provide me scraper file here. Let's see. And it's done. 10 entries has been added to the LLMs.txt, and there you go. Next, I created a landing page for my product called promptslump.com. I want to create a whole website for my product, which has 20,000 plus ChatGPT prompts, courses, templates, everything. So let me go to the chat of, yeah, here it is. So I also this is a gigantic prompt, what I wanted from a landing page, text stack, everything. Let me open that. Yeah, you can see all the animations behind. So if you mouse over it, or if you just type that any email you want and press enter or click this button, so it will have this nice animation to it. It also add the scroll animation, you can see. So there's a pricing section. I wanted this class type interface. This is a chat, demo chat interface, different section features. And there's a beyond prompts, visual JSON and custom model, VO3 JSON prompts. By the way, if you want to get everything, go to promptslump.com because we update that every single day. There is a testimonial for real users and a snapshot and build for creators. I have provided lists in the prompt itself. If you go to my prompt, I have provided all the URLs, as you can see, my logo, my other assets as well. So there's a different section. There's a pricing section, call to CTA, designed beautifully, as you can see here. There's also a warning, and there's also a tickling time bomb which says 10 off ends in this much time. I will create a whole affiliate system. If you want to see how I'm going to develop, I'm going to create a whole series. Do subscribe to this channel. And move forward to the one app which I wanted to create is a booking app. So this is a BNB, Airbnb booking type app. So it has next auth enabled. Let me go to the prompt which I used. So whatever result you are seeing is one go. I haven't iterated anything. I haven't follow up anything. It just built me at one go. So on the right, as you can see, I wanted a landing page for my property and a login sign up page. And there's a multiple locations as well. I want to create a manager login, member login, and admin login. So it has also enabled the database, next auth, and rest of the libraries are shared CN, Stripe payment system. I haven't added that keys yet. So it doesn't have any rules because I haven't added any in the seed section. Here I've created the two accounts. First is for the member and second is for the admin. If I go to the login here, let me add with the admin account. So this is the admin mode. We have a nice dashboard. Admin can also create a booking. Nice date picker with the time as well and picker. And there's a notes as well if something wanted to add. So there's actually no room, so it cannot be added. So I need to add that first. There's a manager approvals. There is admin section. So here I need to add the Stripe API key to make it working. And that's it. Let's test our sign up option. So let me log out and click on sign up. For example, member X, add example, set a password. So it will start redirecting to the login page. If I enter that email, let's see if it's working. Yes, it's working as a member. As you can see, we are a member. So this is all working. So the member system is working. I didn't test this Stripe because obviously I need to iterate more to make it working. So it is backend ready. And after 2 or 3 iteration, it will make the app even better. So these are the way that I tested ChatGPT 5 and it's amazing, to be honest. I really don't like they have deleted all those previous models because I personally love 4.1. Anyway, so this is about ChatGPT 5. If you have some questions in mind, do let me know in the comment box. So see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.